Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday. So right now I'm coming back with another video to stay on task and hold myself accountable basically. And so with the kids starting back to school virtually, it's been tough. So I'm gonna go ahead and film for you guys what we're having for dinner. So basically it's not a tutorial, it's basically how I am gonna fry fish. And so last time I fried fish, it was very salty. So this time I want to do something different so that I can be able to, you know, be able to eat it so that it's edible. Okay you guys, so I found it, and it is the Zatarains fish fried wonderful. That is my favorite blend, and so right now I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna set you guys to the side, fast forward so I can gather all my ingredients, and then I'll be right back with you. So basically you'll be here while I gather some stuff, or maybe over here. Yeah. And so basically what I just did was I put some grease into a pan, and that was basically fish grease. The reason it is dark is because I possibly didn't strain it the last time enough, but basically it's just fish grease. This is the second time I'm using it, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it at this point. And I don't want to use my fryer, because my deep fryer, because I don't want that in there, because we're also gonna fry some chicken possibly tomorrow. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my fish, put it in a bowl so I can be able to get the seasoning on it that I would prefer. And so right here is that setup, and so I'm just basically gonna take them out of the bag. And so my seasoning is going to be lemon pepper and complete. Before I do that, I'm going to take the fish fry and I'm going to pour it in my skillet. Hopefully you guys can hear everything, but I'm not going to put too much because I don't have enough fish in there. I'm going to save some of this. So basically it's just gonna go, let me turn you guys around so that you guys can see. It's basically gonna go in this pan, and all I'm gonna do is sprinkle it in so that I can dab and shake. Oops. And so I got about this left over, and what I do with this is add it with a little flour and then a little bit more seasoning, and I kind of use it again. So basically it's fine to me. And so I got a little fork to kind of help me along. I also have a pair of tongs that I'm going to use to flip over the fish once we get to that part. I have a glove that I am going to use so that I don't ruin my nails. I'm going to remove my watch so that it doesn't get wet, because I don't like the feeling. I'm gonna have to take it off anyway. And then I'm gonna put you guys back over here so that you guys can see what's going on. I'm gonna rinse the fish and put it in this bowl, and then put some seasoning into it. So the first bag is gonna be catfish, frozen from Walmart. Then I also have a remaining part of tilapia that I'm going to finish off. They're in little bags, so I have to tear the bags apart. And so for that, I'm gonna go ahead and get another glove so I don't ruin both of my nails or my hands, whatever you want to call it. Y'all, I broke a nail. I broke a nail putting on these gloves. My nail is broken off. Okay. Guys can see what that looks like. So that's how much I use. And I'll sit you guys down a little bit again. I have to handle this thing with one hand. And then I'm going to add the complete seasoning. And then I'm going to mix it all together. The only one thing that I'm going to add to it, because I actually like it, I've tried it once and I actually like it, I'm going to add a little bit more to make sure all of these pieces are coated, basically. I'm going to pour the water off, y'all. So there's a lot of water on here from rinsing it. From rinsing it, there's a lot of water on it. Huh?
I think the ransom one works after 2 days. He just started working.
What medicine? Oh. And I can talk about that later. I'm recording a video right now. And then we'll talk about what we're talking about. I'm trying to be gentle with the fish, y'all. I'm trying to be as gentle as I possibly can. Because I don't want it to break apart. So I'm trying to just rub the seasoning on there without putting too much. Especially the catfish is very, very soft and gentle. But the tilapia is a little bit more firm. But they're also bigger. So I'm trying to make sure they get a good bit. Even though they're flat. So the seasoning, I mean, it's gonna have seasoning from the flour mixture, but I still want it to have flavor because it's gonna be a dry fish. It kind of is a dry fish to me. I kind of like my fish a little bit more moist, and that's why I don't really like to go for tilapia, but it's what they had at the time, and I put it in the freezer so that we can have something. But the kids told me that they didn't want to do fish as often because I already explained. If you look at my YouTube, not my YouTube channel, my Instagram, you'll see that we were becoming pescatarian. And so that is the reason we have fish, but I don't eat fish as often. So right now we're in the process of becoming plant-based. If you understand that part. Hopefully you guys can hear me very well, because we are in the process of becoming plant-based, which means that we will eat mostly fish, pescatarian, but then we're gonna be mostly vegetables in the process of that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow mustard to it, just a little bit, but enough to coat it, because that's gonna help the flour mixture to coat it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it really doesn't taste like mustard, but it does give it like a little vinegary kick, and I do like the way that it coats the fish. And so right now I'm trying to go for a little bit more crispy fish. And so let's just get into it, y'all, because we're here, we're in it, we're so in this, y'all. We're in this video. I'm gonna sit you guys up a little bit so that you guys can possibly see me. Hopefully you guys can see the fish too. I don't know, because I'm gonna be going back and forward, so it possibly will be easier for me to do this. And so you guys probably can't see the fish, but I'm basically, let me see if I can get something to kind of prop it up so you guys can see a little bit more of it. I don't know. I think my pot is like really big, but basically I do need a better setup, and I'm hoping to be able to get one, because trying to film these videos like this is a little bit hard. And I don't know. So there you go. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. And as you guys can see, I got a little bit of wine. So this is Mayomi. And we're gonna sip on that a little bit, because virtual school is done. And since it is done, I need a little bit of relaxing. Let's just talk about some things while I fix this up, because this is a whole video, y'all, a whole video. I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out or keep in, but basically our schedule has changed a whole lot, y'all. It just has. And so I'm gonna just move this over so I can kind of coat the fish over here. And so basically this is what it looks like with the mustard on it. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it. But basically our schedule has changed a whole lot, y'all, and it's changed so much that I'm tired, and I gotta kind of get into perspective of that. And so right now we're winging it. This is week 1 for some and week 2 for others, and so we have 1 more week of it until they decide what they want to do. But basically I've already decided what I'm going to do. I don't know how that works out, but we're doing this the way that we're doing it. And so right now I have all the fish kind of lined up, and I'm just gonna coat it basically. Let me see if I could kind of show you guys a little bit of it. And so basically I'm just coating it and then coating it, just flipping it over. And as you can see, with the mustard being on there, it kind of coats it a little bit. You can see how it's not translucent as it would be had I not put the mustard on there. And that's what I'm looking for without putting egg and milk and all that stuff on it. And so I'm just trying to get a couple pieces coated so I can fry them in the grease that is really, really hot, and I can smell it. So let me get a couple of fish coated. I'm going to show you guys this batch, and then I'm going to speed through the other batch, and then we can talk more about this virtual school thing. And hopefully I can keep this video to a minimum. And so this is basically what it looked like going in. And so basically that is it. And so what I'm going to do is sit you guys over here while I while I gather the fish. And so just like this, I'm going to put them in. It is very bubbly, as you can see. So that's, I don't know how much you guys got, and I don't know how much you guys missed. But so far we have coated the pieces, and I'm dipping them into the grease. Hopefully you guys have that part. And I'm gonna take this back over. I'm going to take this and kind of move it just a little bit, just so that that one piece can fall in to the grease, but not move it too much so that the coating doesn't fall off. And I think I have it mostly. One of them still, yeah, there you go. It wouldn't drop in. And so with that is that. I don't know how much you guys saw or missed, but it is frying in there. And then I'm gonna come back over here and coat some more pieces. I'm gonna try to coat as many as I can, so that I'm going to coat as many as I can so that I can take off this glove and just have my pan ready with fish to fry. So I'm starting with the catfish, and then I'll do the tilapia, and I think, I don't know how many, I really don't, but that was a whole bag of catfish. I didn't really take any pieces out, but if you want to know how many, that was 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about 11 pieces. About 11 pieces, and I have 6 pieces of the tilapia. And so I'm basically gonna continue to coat these up for you guys. I can bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna coat these up just in case you guys missed any of it. They're not gonna fry too long, and I wouldn't recommend to time it, because not all temperatures are gonna be the same and not all pieces of fish are gonna fry the same. But the way you'll know is that they will start to float above the oil, and they'll also be very crispy. And you can clearly see that. Sometimes you have to turn your fire down a little bit, and this is something that I've learned through experience. And like I said, this is not a how-to, but this is just something that I have learned, and I am finally able to do that. So I'm just, you know, showing you guys what I learned. And so, like I said, my cooking with tequila videos are basically gonna be cooking what tequila knows how to cook, how tequila knows how to cook it, basically. And so hopefully you guys will be with me for that. And so, like I said, I have way too much of the seasoning in this pan. I wish I had scaled back a little bit, but I didn't, because I went more than half. And I have to throw it away because I don't reuse this stuff. And so this is a catfish. And so now I'm going to start on the tilapia. I'm going to start coating the tilapia. I'm not gonna go and check on that, but I hear it slowing down, so I kind of want to go turn it up just a little bit more to make sure that it's steady getting crispy, and that the fish is not just sitting in the grease, just absorbing all of the oil. And so this is what the tilapia looks like. This is what the tilapia looks like. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do all of the others. And I'm gonna speed through this process, you guys. I'm gonna kind of speed through this one. Okay, you guys, if you guys made it this far, I have my catfish on this side, my tilapia on this side. I'm on my way to check the fish, and y'all, I did break a nail, so okay. Broke that nail. So let's just wash real quick. To use my fork, and then you guys, this is what it looks like. As you can see, they're pretty much floating to the top. So I'm gonna flip them over just a tad bit for a little while. You see the air pocket? That's what we're looking for. So that means that it's frying all the way through. And so basically we're gonna kind of hard fry it at this point. Because that's what I'm looking for, a little bit of a hard fry, not too much. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, and Okay, and so while the tilapia cooks up, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about the virtual school thing because it will not be too much longer. With the virtual school, your kids can be either independent or not, and with them being codependent, where they would need assistance and things like that, like special needs and things like that, because we're talking about Taylor and all of the assistance that he gets as in his individualized education plan. And so I can see me, you know, having a little bit of an experience with that. Most parents may not, because if your kids are independent, you just have to make sure that they're doing whatever they need to do in the process, and just follow up to make sure that they're completing all of the tasks that are assigned. And so with the kids who have an IEP, then you're gonna probably need to watch them transition into each period. And so with that, I'm gonna say that it's okay. I don't have any issues, and everybody else is doing very well. And so my schedule is changing, so much so that by the end of the day I am tired, so keeping up with chores may be a little bit more difficult, but not something that cannot be done. And so my chores are gonna be like mostly on the weekend now, which is fine because on Saturdays that's what I do anyway. I can see myself adding Sunday back into the mix of things as far as clothes, mopping basically, because I've already before I was doing the mopping on Sundays anyway, because that's the schedule that I had to be on, because it just was very, very difficult to do mopping in between the kids and the after school and all that stuff, and staying up late is a little bit hard, trying to make sure that all the kids go to bed on time, and also to allow them to have enough space to be able to wind down and do their chores. And so unless I want to be or continue to be that mom who nags and nags, I don't want to say it's nagging, but that's the way that they feel, but basically just pushing. If you keep pushing your kids, talking to them and encouraging them, although they find it to be negative, that's going to be a little bit difficult. And so with that, I can see myself continuing the path that I'm on right now, is to continue to focus on discipline and allowing them to be independent within limitations. And so that's more of a parenting process or skill or whatever at that point. And so what I plan to do going forward is see how this goes, but I'm also not gonna worry myself so much over it, so that if something doesn't get done, it just doesn't get done, but the necessities will get done regardless. Waking up in the morning, you guys, it's like, oh my god, like summer break is over. Like I just want to sleep until 8, even though all summer long I didn't sleep until 8. And so now it's like I don't want to get up, but I'm healing myself up, healing myself away to try to get those things done. So on the next vlog I will show you guys my routine, because I'm still working on it. It's very new, so I'm going to show you guys the products that I've been using. I got some pressed powders so that I can do setting on the cream to powder foundations, because I am finding that yes, I am oily, but I didn't know that until November. So since November of 2019, I've known that I have been very oily, well not very oily, but oily enough in my T-zone where I could use a setting powder. I tried loose powders, it didn't work, and so I'm going with the, I already have the Fit Me, but I needed a lighter color under my eyes, so I went with 330 Toffee. I can't say I like it, but I'm trying to make it work. I think I need to warm it up, although I like the highlighted effect. I do think that I could go with another color, so in the next video I will have my research down and I will tell you guys what color I should have gone with, and if I decide to pick that one up or just work with this, because if my face is set then I'm okay with that. I got the translucent because the translucent was supposed to be clear, but mind you guys, it's not clear. So in the next video you guys will see that, and hopefully for the people who have not seen it or who have not decided to buy it or whatever. So this is not clear, it leaves a white residue. And so the second one I went with was Revlon Color Stay. Although I do like these, I think I still chose some of the wrong colors, but they didn't have a very large choice, a variety of colors in the store. And I think on the website I did see that there wasn't very much there either, and I also didn't see these on the website, so I think these are new. So this one is a 375 Toffee. Now mind you, in the Revlon Color Stay, I think it's Super Stay. It maybe, is it Super Stay or Color Stay? I don't know, but I'll show you guys on the video tomorrow. And I am between 362 and 370, and I have 370, and 370 works, and so 375 should be darker, but it's not, you guys, so that's something. I also got the Cappuccino, which I thought was going to be darker, although it does work for the bottom half of my face. It's still not as dark as I would like it, so I don't know. I'm still trying to decide, so let me work on these and I will let you guys know how that turns out. But I do like the feel of it. These are super soft but also matted enough where it doesn't feel like a powdery gritty mess on your face. It feels like a smooth transition, and so I kind of want to work with these a little bit more and kind of add something on top, but I'm not sure which products to add on top to kind of darken it or bronze it. So I may be looking for bronzers next. So I hope you guys enjoy the journey as much as I am enjoying the journey of becoming the pleasant imperfectionist. I know I'm not gonna change the name. I've tried it, so right now the name has changed, and hopefully you guys have seen that if you guys are following along. At this point I can say how many people are following along, but if you guys eventually see this video later, then when you guys see it, you'll follow along with the journey of me finding the makeup that could be right for me. Although I love learning, I love trying to figure things out, and so this has been a fun process for me because I've always liked makeup. And so the last one is translucent, and the translucent is fun, y'all. I don't know why I didn't go with the Revlon Color Stay translucent over the Fit Me. I ended up putting it over the Fit Me, and so I want to say that the Fit Me is more loose powdery, even though it should be pressed, and this one is more pressed powder, where it is a velvety type of texture of the powder. So hopefully you guys join me on that tomorrow, and I will be able to tell you guys about that. And so with that, you guys will have already seen the fish, because I will insert it right here. And so you guys, this is the fish, the last of it. I will go ahead and insert it into the video. This one broke apart, you guys, but as you can see, the tilapia fried hotter, then the catfish. And so this is what we're looking at. And so this is what we're looking at, you guys. And
They made loads of some of the pumpkin.
Oh, it's hot, y'all. It is so hot. Y'all see that? So good. This is what the catfish look like, you guys. You guys can see that. So that's what it looks like. And so break a piece of that. And and I'm going to add that right into the video. Hopefully you guys seen it already. And so with that, I want to hope that you guys continue to join me on my journey of the vlogs by Taquilla as the Pleasant Imperfectionist. You can join me on Facebook as Vlogs by Taquilla as the Pleasant Imperfectionist as well, where I update you guys with all of my research and things that I am thinking and doing, and then I will try to put them into a video, and hopefully you guys see those vlogs, because they're supposed to be vlogs but they have been vlogs. So I've always wanted to be a blogger, so here we are. We just jump right into it. And so I'm excited about the journey, and hopefully I am able to nourish the process of it. And so I hope that you guys are enjoying the virtual school process for your kids, if you have kids. And then I hope that you guys stay blessed, stay safe, stay whole, and stay pleasant with your imperfections. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, you guys have a good one, and bye.